Scientists remain skeptical, but acknowledge it warrants further investigation. Let me uncover that dirt. Oh, wow, is that 47 12-pack cases of Powerade? And hot dogs? Boys from the internet are rooting for, and so is life. Hey, folks. Welcome to another episode of the Evening Goose. I'm Andrew Ginsberg. I'm your host. I'm a former tech employee turned stand-up comedian. I've worked at fun places like IBM and Yahoo, but now I'm spending all my time uncovering the latest and greatest in all things technology, AI, and beyond. And this episode definitely falls into the beyond category. So why are we here? NASA just spotted a giant square on Mars. Nobody freak out, but it's kind of a big deal. A giant square on Mars. We weren't sure if they had any shapes there at all. And we've been sending robots there for years and years and years to search and search and search. Finally, we found a square. That's huge. And not only that, people are saying it's a perfect square. So either aliens are really into geometry or the universe pulled off a really satisfying accident. Let's take a look at what this thing actually is, what it could be, and whether we should start packing our bags for Mars, because I've heard they were going to charter humans to Mars one day, but nobody told me they had squares. Sign me up. They got squares in the dirt? I'm there. I'm a huge square guy. Here's a summary of what was spotted. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter captured high-resolution images of the square-shaped structure. Here it is. There, okay, all right, pretty square, yeah. The object appears to have straight edges and sharp corners. That describes a square, which is pretty unusual for natural formations, according to Wikipedia. Some suggest it could be an ancient alien outpost, a monolith, or even a long-buried artifact revealed by shifting sands. That's what we're all rooting for. We meaning a bunch of crackheads on the internet, including myself. Others argue this is an example of our brain seeing patterns where none exist. We do this all the time in the clouds. Every time I look at the clouds, I think I see my old deceased cat, Rosie. I'm like, oh my God, there's Rosie. I miss my kitty every day. But I'm just looking at the clouds. I'm all alone. Let's be honest. If it was a rock, it's the most architecturally gifted rock in the solar system. So what could it mean? Let's go through all the theories that are out there right now on the internet, from scientists, from random weirdos on X. We're going to go through all the theories and just talk about what they are. So first, let's go with the boring theory. It's just a rock formation. It was possibly created by natural fractures and erosion over millions of years. And this is a scientific possibility. Some geologists argue that geometric shapes can occur naturally in certain mineral formations. So we got you, scientists. We get it. This is possible. But let's go with the more exciting theory. The exciting theory is that it's a remnants of a long-gone Martian civilization, perhaps the foundation of an ancient structure. That's what I'm rooting for, Come on. That's what me and all the boys from the internet are rooting for. The craziest theory is that it's an old Martian store that was popping up on some social media sites. It's like an old Martian Costco. Wouldn't that be crazy if Earth got wiped out for some reason, and then millions of years later, some alien civilization sent a bunch of robots to explore Earth, and they're searching for years and years and years, and then finally they just see the remnants of Costco. They're like, what was this civilization? Look at this. There's a Costco, and let me uncover that dirt. Oh wow, is that 47 12-pack cases of Powerade and hot dogs? What civilization lived here, Is that Andrew Ginsberg's dad? Fossilized in the Costco? Let's go through some historical comparisons. Remember the infamous face on Mars? Well, that turned out to be a natural mesa once viewed under better lighting conditions. So, Martian canals of the 19th century were an illusion, apparently, created by telescope imperfections. So is this square any different? Do we just not have good lighting? Me personally, though, unfortunately, I'm kind of leaning towards this another face on Mars situation. I hope we're about to crack the biggest mystery since why are hot dogs sold in packs of 10 and buns in packs of 8 at Costco, but I think it's just a random square on Mars. Let's pretend for a second that it's real, though. I mean, what does that mean? It could be remnants of an ancient civilization, which would change our understanding of life beyond Earth entirely, our whole paradigm. It could indicate Mars once had structures above ground before they were buried or eroded over time, which is still pretty crazy. It could suggest that something or someone may have visited Mars long before us. It could mean that somebody already set up a prototype city and this is a secret bunker, which we're all rooting for. NASA's response: scientists remain skeptical, but acknowledge it warrants further investigation. Okay? That's not really helpful at all. I'd be better off searching through the internet. But don't panic yet. Until we've seen little green Costco door people checking tickets in front of this thing, I think we're probably safe. Okay? Listen. Do I want this square to be something bigger than just a square? I want it to be a doorway to an ancient Costco? Of course I do. Whether it's a hideout or another instance of space playing tricks on us, we can all admit one thing. Space is really freaking weird, and so is life. I don't know what else to say. It's a square on Mars. Hopefully, we learn more. If you like stories like this, make sure to hit like and subscribe. If you're a cool cat, it lets the algorithm know that you're a cool cat, and we can be cool cats together. Thanks for tuning into the Evening Goose. I will see you next time, folks.